Welcome to the channel. So today's video is all going to be about something that I alluded to at the beginning of the year. I briefly discussed it, but I didn't go into obviously much detail, and so therefore I'm going to explain exactly what it is. All about Hyrox. I've entered the event for the 1st of May in London Olympia. I have exactly 12 weeks to go now, so 3 months block, and I just want to quickly sum up what it is, how I've been training for it, how I will train for it, and the good stuff and the bad stuff. And I've got to say, it's really enjoyable. Okay, so actually, Hyrox hasn't actually been around for very long. Founded in 2017 by Christian Tuetsky and 2 other guys. And basically, it was an idea that they brought together to have this race that you could have anyone racing, so a global fitness race for anyone, basically. So the events are on all around the world. It's always the same event, so it's a timed event, but anyone can do it. So it's a really, really good thing, and it includes everyone and anyone. Obviously there are different categories eventually, but anyone can rock up and do it. Just sign up and do it. So I love the idea of that. That was one of the first things. But also I like the idea that it's always the same event, so therefore you can really specifically train for it. And thirdly, it's just a timed event. So it's just your best times. You're competing against yourself, obviously, and other people, but you can try and beat your time every time you do it, if you do it many times. So, in a nutshell, what is it? So you start with a 1 kilometer run, and then you go into a 1,000 meter ski erg. So the concept to ski erg, 1,000 meter. I've only played around on this piece of equipment a few times, but I can already feel it's a great thing to do, but I'm not quite sure about my techniques, so I need to work on it. So then you go back into the 1K run, and then into a 50 meter sledge push, and that's where you're pushing that heavy sledge, which again is something else that I've been doing this month, for 150 kilos. And you can play around with the weight, obviously not in the event, but for training, when you make it lighter, you can go faster, more endurance, and you can go heavier, then it's more power and strength work. But it just feels such a great move just to push something heavy, very primal. Back into the 1K run, and then you go into the sled pull with 100 kilos sled pull for 50 meters, back into the 1K run, into 80 meters burpee broad jump. Basically, it's a burpee where you drop down and you get up and jump, drop down, get up and jump forward. Another great move. Back into the 1K run, into a 1,000 meter row. Now the row is great. I love the rower. I've only just got back into that there. I've actually only got onto the new app that you had, this Data Erg app, and I'm just working out. So I'm playing around with that, but already I'm really enjoying the feel of doing the rower. Then from there you go back into the 1K run, and then you go into the farmer's walks. Another move that I've practiced this month. And the farmer's walks is another awesome move. Just pick up something heavy and walk. But in the event itself, it's pick up 2 24 kilo kettlebells and walk for 200 meters walk with the farmer's walk. Again, just an awesome move, really feels just amazing. So I'll talk about it a lot more in detail later. And then a 1K run, and then you go to the sandbag on your back. 100 meter lunges, I think it is. Is it 100 meters? Yes, 100 meter lunges with the sandbag on the back. Back into the 1K run, and then you finish off on a nasty move. It's a light ball, it's only 6K, it's a 6K wall ball. You do 100 of them, 100 wall balls. We squat down and throw a 6 kilo soft big ball thing up in the air, bounces back. That's it. So, a lot of stuff. There's 8 events with 8 kilometer runs, well, 8 sets of 1 kilometer in between. So time-wise, the top guys do it around about an hour, but it can be anything from an hour to 2 hours. So it's nothing crazy. It's not like an ultra marathon, but it's a lot of different stuff. And if you blow out on one thing, it's going to be pretty painful for the other. So I guess you just have to pace yourself as you would with all those running as well. So it's a nice event. I think, it involves a nice mix of cardio and strength work with the pushing, the pulling, and then that sort of fast, sort of almost, with the row and the ski erg, and also with the farmer's walks as well. So yeah, a lovely event to do. So there we have it. So that was hopefully a very quick summary of the event itself. And I have to say, and this is what I said at the beginning of the year, I'm really enjoying just the variety of different methods of training. The fact that you can just go do some rowing, and some strength work. It doesn't have to be all the stuff that you're doing there, but so I've been doing lots of stuff in the gyms and just getting a little bit stronger with my bench press and the pull-ups, which I've loved doing, and then still getting the runs in. Nothing too crazy, but what I have found, especially at the beginning of the year, I didn't really run that much, especially outside, and I was craving to get out in the woods. Second run of the year, second proper run of the year, and I've got to say, I was kind of craving this run. I definitely believe there's a strong correlation between running for more 45 minutes plus 60 minutes and calm, creativeness, collectiveness, and just peace of mind. So yeah, I've been craving getting out on the trails for a couple of days now. Just a weird feeling in the back burner. And once I did, something just clicked back into my head. So I definitely know now, and maybe you guys feel the same, but I definitely have to have that balance of those good long runs where you clear your head. It just creates calm, collectedness, and just reduces any sort of underlying anxiety. You get that from the longer runs and bike rides and the longer endurance work, definitely. But again, that sort of drive and confidence and that boost of just power is definitely more from the weights and the stronger stuff. So that balance, and you guys might feel the same. If you do, please put links in the comments, because I've really have noticed, especially this month, how important it is to have both in sync nicely. And I definitely missed the running, especially the trail running in the woods for those first couple of weeks where I just went a bit crazy in the gym. Even with training, I want to be outside every time. So I open my garage door up and just be outside and train. So that's why things like the farmer's walks and the lunges and all that stuff and the burpee broad jumps, you can all do it outside. And I think training outside is key, and it's just really, really good if you can. But I appreciate, obviously, not everyone can, but if you can, then do. This sort of training method, this idea of just doing a bit of everything. It's a bit like, I'm a big fan of Jocko WIllink. You'll see this clip here.
Do I lift? Yes. Do I do cardio? Yes. Do I run? Yes. Do I sprint? Yes. Do I lift heavy weights? Yes. Do I swing kettlebells? Yes. I do everything and anything, and I enjoy all of it, and I'm not really good at any of it.
And I think basically that sort of sums it up for me nicely. Just the idea of being able to do a little bit of everything, some running, some weights, some rowing, some cycling, some pulls, calisthenics, kettlebells. And I'm certainly not great at any of them, but I love doing all of them. And I think that does create a nice rounded, just feeling of you're just filling in all the gaps. And it helps you not only, as I said earlier, but not only physically, but mentally. Different neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin, those different things get released through different types of exercise. BDNF, it's another thing that I talked about in another video, but that also from doing more endurance and weights and stuff. But I think it's important just to stimulate your body through all the different ways, and strengthen with some good heavy squats here now and then, and just mix it up. But consistency, again, is key for me. So I like just to keep moving, doing something every day. And even when I don't really want to do it, I still get up and do it. And I generally feel 10 times better after doing it. So yeah. Anywho, hope that sort of was entertaining. Hope that helps sort of describe and sum up what Hyrox is. Let me know in the comments if you guys are doing it. Let me know if you've done it. Let me know if you guys are training that sort of hybrid style, because I'm becoming much more down that route of the hybrid. Don't want to say hybrid athlete, but yeah, hybrid athlete, but not take it too seriously either. Just enjoy it, because the process, and again, consistency is key for me, as it is with my clients and with you guys out there. I think just to keep going daily, moving more now is key. Sorry. So there we have it. All right, anyway, yep, that's it for January. January's nearly done now. It's the 30th today. Or is it 31st? No, it's the 30th. I better get this video cracking. I've been a bit slow this month. Chucked a load of things on YouTube Shorts. Hope that was entertaining. Some of them are not. But yeah, if you have a chance, go to those. And also my Instagram and my TikTok thing, which I even started, which is a bit ridiculous. But anyway, if you have a chance, go over to Instagram and TikTok and just click like and subscribe, because it all helps with the whole social media algorithm. Anyway, hope all's well, and I will keep you all informed and updated very soon. But I'm also, actually, let me know if you want me to basically keep these videos going with the training, because I quite like the idea of keep doing the videos of the training vlogs, but obviously, only if they're sort of entertaining, informative, maybe inspirational, but just something that hopefully can get people going out there and moving, because every little thing helps. Right, that's it. Take care. Oh, if you haven't already, please click that like and subscribe button for lots more stuff like this, if you want to see it. Oh, this is here to soften the sound slightly, but you might have noticed the medals. Right, that's it. I'm done. See ya.